Thank you, Erik, for being here today and participating in our seminar on how mining sector became a frontrunner in biodiversity. For us, this is extremely important for the mining sector in Sweden. And how do you view the work of the mining sector when it comes to biodiversity? And how can we actually also accommodate both the interest of minerals and to preserve biodiversity in our society?
Well, I think it's absolutely necessary the work the mining sector is doing now, because mining affects, when you do mining, it affects the surroundings, and I think it's doing a very, very good job. And also in this, actually, you have put the spotlight on there has to be a balance, because we do things that affect nature, but we also try to do our best to make things better. And sometimes, quite often, when it comes to human activity, we affect our surroundings. It can be mines, it can be building a road, building a railroad. Because we think it's necessary. And I would say we would need a more colorful debate. Things are not black and white. We do things because they are necessary, it affects, but we can also try to mitigate the negative effects. And I think the mining industry there is taking on a leading shirt, and I think that's good.
And here on the European arena, there is a lot of discussion right now on some sort of legislation when it comes to access to critical raw materials. It's been discussed around the Raw Material Act, etc., with having maybe the Repower Europe as a role model. And there is a talk about overriding public interest. Would that be a model, you think, for the interest of mineralizations and access to raw materials in Europe?
Well, I think we have to do something, because if we are going to succeed with the green transition, we will need certain minerals. And I think the critical raw materials list is a good starting point to say, okay, and we could perhaps divide that also into different priorities, but it's a good starting point to say, okay, these minerals are really important. And if they are on a certain place, then it will give them priority. It doesn't mean that it will be a mine, but it will give them priority because they are actually something that the society needs, and right now needs a lot, because otherwise we can't succeed in the green transition.
Thank you very much, Erik.
Thank you so much.